quest for the baker's man. Hello, story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a magical world where nursery rhymes come to life. Have you ever wondered about the baker's man from Pat a Cake? Well, a curious little girl named Lily did, and her curiosity sparked an adventure you won't believe. So, get comfy, and let's join Lily on her quest to find the legendary baker. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage bordered by a whispering wood, lived a girl named Lily. Lily had hair the color of honey and eyes as bright as a summer sky. Her favorite thing in the world was her grandmother's storybook, filled with rhymes and tales of faraway lands. One afternoon, as her grandmother recited Pat a Cake, baker's man, a question popped into Lily's head. "Grandma," she asked, "who is a baker's man? Is he real?" Her grandmother smiled, a twinkle in her eye. "They say he lives at the end of the sugar plum path, in a town made of gingerbread and candy canes. But it's a long and tricky journey." That was all the encouragement Lily needed. The very next morning was a small satchel packed with a water flask, an apple, and her unwavering courage. She set off. She found the beginning of the sugar plum path right where her grandmother said it would be, its cobblestones shimmering like crystallized sugar. The air was sweet with the scent of vanilla and cinnamon. The path led her into the whispering woods, where the trees' leaves rustled with ancient secrets. Not far into her journey, she heard a soft sobbing sound. Peeking behind a giant mushroom, she found a tiny gnome with a long white beard, weeping into his hands. "What's wrong?" Lily asked gently. The gnome looked up. His name was Pip. "I've lost my laughing locket," he cried. "It's a family heirloom, powered by pure joy. Without it, I can't find my way back to the gnome village." Lily, with her kind heart, immediately offered to help. She remembered her grandmother saying that lost things are often found where you least expect them. They retraced Pip's steps, looking under ferns and inside hollow logs. Lily noticed a mischievous sprite flitting between the trees, giggling. The sprite was holding a shiny object. "Excuse me," Lily called out. "I think you have something that belongs to my friend." The sprite, named Flicker, explained he only borrowed it because it was so shiny. But seeing Pip's sad face, he felt a pang of guilt. He returned the locket, and as Pip clapped it back on, it glowed warmly, filling the air with the sound of tinkling laughter. Grateful, Pip told Lily, "To thank you, I'll show you a shortcut through the woods. It will lead you straight to the glimmering river, which you must cross to continue your journey." True to his word, Pip's shortcut saved Lily hours. She arrived at the glimmering river, its water sparkling with what looked like liquid starlight. There was no bridge in sight, only a large, grumpy-looking turtle sunbathing on the bank. This was Sheldon, the guardian of the river. "None shall pass," he grumbled, "unless you can answer my riddle." Lily took a deep breath. "I'm ready," she said. Sheldon cleared his throat and boomed, "I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?" Lily thought hard. She pictured her grandmother's study, with a large globe in the corner. "A map!" she exclaimed. Sheldon's grumpy face broke into a wide, slow smile. "Correct. You are clever indeed," with a nod. Sheldon offered Lily a ride across the river on his broad, sturdy shell. As they glided across the starlit water, he shared stories of the river and the magical creatures who live in its depths. On the other side, he wished her well and pointed her toward the crystalline caves, the next challenge on her path. The entrance to the crystalline cave sparkled, its walls lined with glowing gems of every color. Inside, the air hummed with a low, musical frequency. As Lily ventured deeper, she found the source of the sound, a magnificent crystal dragon, sleeping in the heart of the cave. Its scales shimmered like 1,000 rainbows. Lily knew she had to pass without waking it. She tiptoed carefully, her heart pounding in her chest. But as she neared the exit, her satchel snagged on a sharp crystal, making a loud tearing sound. The dragon's eyes snapped open. It wasn't angry, but curious. "Why do you trespass in my slumbering sanctuary, little one?" Its voice echoed, sounding like chimes in the wind. Trembling, Lily explained her quest to find the baker's man. The dragon, whose name was Ignis, was amused. "A noble quest for a sweet treat," he rumbled. "I will let you pass, but first, you must help me. A rare moon petal bloom has grown just out of my reach, at the very top of this cavern. Its nectar is the only thing that helps me sleep soundly. If you can retrieve it for me, I will reward you." Looking up, Lily saw the delicate, silvery flower. The climb was steep and slippery, but remembering her goal, she began to ascend the crystal wall, finding handholds and footholds in the glowing formations. It was a difficult climb, but she was determined. Finally, she reached the flower, carefully plucked it, and made her way back down. She presented the moon petal to Ignis, who inhaled its fragrance deeply and let out a contented sigh. "Thank you, small climber," he said, "for your bravery. Take this." He breathed a tiny, warm flame onto a nearby rock, and when it cooled, a perfect, fire-polished ruby lay there. "This is the sunstone," Ignis explained. "It holds the warmth of a summer's day. The baker's man will need it. Now go, and may your journey be sweet." Lily thanked Ignis and continued on her way, the sunstone warm in her pocket. The path from the caves led her up into the swirling mists of Mount Marshmallow. The clouds were thick and fluffy, like giant puffs of spun sugar, and it was hard to see more than a few feet ahead. Lily felt a little lost and discouraged for the first time. Just as she was about to sit down and cry, a cheerful voice called out, "Lost? Are we?" A griffin with feathers as white as snow and eyes the color of sky blue frosting landed gracefully beside her. Her name was Sky. "I'm trying to get to the town of the baker's man," Lily explained, "but I can't see the path." Sky chuckled. "The mists are tricky. They play with your senses, but I know this mountain like the back of my wing. I can guide you, but I need a favor. I'm building my nest, and I need the strongest, silkiest thread to hold it together. The golden spider, who lives in the valley below, spins such a thread, but I am too big to enter its web." Lily agreed to help. Sky flew her down to the edge of an enormous, shimmering golden web. Lily called out politely to the spider, explaining Sky's predicament. The spider, impressed by Lily's courage and politeness, spun her a beautiful skein of golden thread. With the thread secured, Sky flew Lily high above the swirling mists. From up there, Lily could see it. A town nestled in the valley, with rooftops of gingerbread, fences of candy canes, and a river of chocolate flowing through it. It was real. Sky dropped her gently at the town's entrance. "Here you are," the griffin said. "Good luck on the final part of your quest." Lily waved goodbye to her new friend, her heart filled with gratitude and excitement. She walked down the main street. The air thick with the delicious aroma of baking. She saw a sign that read "The Baker's Man," with an arrow pointing to a charming windmill at the edge of town. Lily ran towards it. The door was open, and inside, a kind-faced man with a flour-dusted apron was kneading dough. He had a warm smile and eyes that twinkled just like her grandmother's. "Well, hello there," he said. "I've been expecting you." Lily was astonished. "You have?" she asked. "Of course," the baker's man replied. "Word travels fast in a magical land. I heard of a brave girl helping gnomes, outsmarting turtles, and even climbing for dragons. I am Bartholomew, but you can call me Bart. What brings you all this way?" Lily explained her simple wish to see him pat a cake. Bart laughed, a hearty, warm sound. "We can do better than that," he said. "We can bake one together, but not just any cake. A cake of friendship. We will need some special ingredients." Lily's eyes lit up. Bart continued, "We need the joy from a gnome's locket, the warmth of a summer's day, and the strength of the griffin's bond." Lily's hand went to her satchel. She presented the sunstone Ignis had given her. "I have the warmth," she declared. Bart smiled. "Wonderful. Now, we just need the joy and the strength." Just then, there was a knock at the door. It was Pip the gnome and Sky the griffin. They had followed Lily to make sure she arrived safely. Pip unclipped his laughing locket, and its joyous chimes filled the bakery. Sky offered a single, strong white feather from her wing. They had all the ingredients. Bart, Lily, Pip, and Sky worked together. Bart mixed the flour. Pip's laughter infused the batter with joy. The sunstone melted into the mix, adding warmth and a golden glow, and Sky's feather was placed on top, a symbol of strength and friendship. They put the cake in the oven, and as it baked, the most wonderful aroma filled the entire town. When it was done, it was a magnificent creation, sparkling with magic. They didn't eat it alone. Bart carried the cake to the town square, where everyone had gathered, drawn by the scent. Lily, with the help of her friends, shared a piece with every single person: gnomes, sprites, townspeople, even Sheldon the turtle, who had ambled up from the river. Each bite was filled with joy, warmth, and the magic of their adventure. It was the best cake anyone had ever tasted. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the gingerbread town, Lily felt a deep sense of happiness. Her quest was about more than just finding a character from a nursery rhyme. It was about making friends, helping others, and discovering the courage inside herself. Her grandmother had been right. The world was full of magic. You just had to be brave enough to go looking for it. And sometimes the sweetest rewards are the friendships you make along the way. What did you think of Lily's adventure? It just goes to show that a little bit of curiosity can lead to the most incredible journeys. Every challenge she faced, she overcame with kindness and courage, and she made some amazing friends. It reminds us that helping others is a reward in itself. What's a small act of kindness you could do today? Maybe it's helping a family member, smiling at a stranger, or comforting a friend. You never know what kind of magical adventure your own kindness might spark. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful story. If you enjoyed Lily's quest for the baker's man, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more magical tales. Let us know in the comments which part of Lily's journey was your favorite. Was it meeting Pip, outsmarting Shodan, climbing for Ignis, or flying with Sky? We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep your hearts open to adventure. Bye for now.